Alright guys, so we're back down here in the harbor. We just got our life raft back.
Yeah, Happy New Year everyone.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're all ready to go. All freshly packed. New straps.
It's like
new
we
sticker.
Got a new plate and everything. The last one was full from all the repacks over the years. So.
Yeah, they mark it on here so you can't falsify it, I guess. Got a new sticker. And we're ready to go.
Yeah.
So it's a few days before New Year's, I guess, and typical Kodiak weather. It's raining. We had a rainy Christmas this year. Got snow a few days before, then a big storm came in, rained, melted everything off. So here we are.
Yep, definitely pretty typical.
It's been pretty stormy the last few days. I think it's going to continue for a little while. Some big storms out in the Gulf. So.
Yep.
Anyways, we'll get this down to the boat. Need to get our longline reel broke down, go over and get that off. So got a few chores to do.
Yep.
Start getting ready for the new year, new season.
Yeah.
You boys getting it this time, or are you waiting for Dad?
Sure. Climb on. Careful leaves. Maybe climb on more. Because we're gonna take the reel off anyways, so we'll take the cradle off and unbolt the reel and everything.
Put it in its new home?
New temporary home, I guess.
Uh-huh.
On the foredeck there, once the reel is moved. So yeah, we'll start on that. Alright guys, so we're gonna start disassembling our longline reel here. It's pretty quick and easy. We just drop these two hoses off there. That's the pressure side and the return side. Couple those together. And then down in here, I'm not sure if you can see it, but right here is a through bulkhead bolt that holds the reel against this bulkhead forward there. So there's two of those bolts we'll take out, and then that bar drops off of there, which just connects to the frame there. And then our reel is free to slide back, and we can lift it up with some lifting hooks at the cannery. So we'll do that, clear all the stuff off of it, get it packed up. That's all of our halibut stuff, so it comes home along with the reel. These buoys here, those come home. The anchors, those anchors. Yeah, pretty much just clear everything off the boat here and get it ready for jigging, because we don't actually need very much things. So we'll start with that.
Pretty tight spot to get in there, huh, T?
Yep. Okay. Alright, so we'll go ahead and drop these hoses off here. It's usually the messy part. Got our couple of plugs ready and a coupling for connecting the two hoses. See how messy it is today. Not terrible. Coupling ready on this one. So I scribed a A for this, for the A port, which is the top with the tape. So this one leads to the top of the valve, so we'll remember how to assemble it next year. And the one without the tape, B port, bottom port, goes to this one here. Forget to do that, then you have to disassemble it or hook it up twice when it comes time to reconnecting everything. It was a real pain. Oops. That's fine. Always fun doing stuff with two hands when you need three, but it's fine. Alright. Some water in that hose. Chafe guard. Try and pour a little bit of this excess oil into the other half. A little hard because this chafe guard is so far up on these hoses, so bend it in. Tight. Tighten the plug. Okay. Easy. A little mess, but not too bad. Pretty typical. The real hydros haven't been run in a while, so it's actually pretty dry disassembly there. So this hose will coil up. It goes to this back valve here. We'll drop those hoses off there. Put plugs in. Put plugs in the other half. Go from there.
Hey guys, so we just got done working on our truck in the parking lot downtown. Our plan was to go get our reel off and bring it home, but we noticed shaking in the front end on the corners when we were pulling in the parking lot, and lo and behold, we lost 3 of the lug bolts off. We actually replaced both the front hubs on this about 2 years ago, and last summer the same thing happened. Front tire had a wobble. Stopped in the harbor and checked it out, and a couple of the lug nuts were missing. They just completely sheared right off, right where they come out of the hub. So terrible, bad quality. I went and talked to the people that we bought it from. They said it had nothing to do with the quality of the product, that we were responsible because we used an impact wrench to tighten our tires down after we changed them. How they would know that, I have no idea, because they weren't there when we did it, and I never said that I did that. So that was just some weird assumption of them, and basically not being responsible for the quality of their products. So it was
pretty disappointing.
Extremely disappointing, yeah, for such an important thing, obviously, is a tire that stays on your vehicle when you're driving down the road. So at the time, I just went in and I was able to knock out the old studs with a punch, and I was able to slip them in from the back end, put new ones in there, and now I think the other 2 that I didn't change out have failed. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. What I really need is a new truck, or a newer truck, but we'll see if that's in the cards or not. in the meantime, we might have to just pull these hubs back off and at least press some new studs into them and just take a look at them, I guess. If they seem good, if the bearings still seem good and everything, they should be all right. But
Yeah, because we did both the hubs and the U-joints.
yeah, and we did the
So-
U-joints too. And the one U-joint's already failed, so I really don't know what's going on. You know, maybe this is what happens when you don't buy OEM, but I mean, they are OEM. It's not from Dodge, but still, you know, they're supposed to be the OEM standards. But this stuff is coming out of China, and you never know what's going on from one batch to the next. There's absolutely zero quality control on a lot of their stuff, I think, and you know, it's either going to last or it's not. And failure rate seems pretty high on some of their stuff, so it's a little bit disconcerting, but we'll just have to see what happens, I guess. So yeah, we're rolling home on 4 out of 5, hoping the other 2 haven't hit the point of plasticity on the bolts. I snugged them up a little bit. I was careful not to over snug them because the one that I did tighten up sheared right off. So
Yeah.
we don't have very far to go, and we're taking the back roads and we're going slow, so if it breaks down, we'll call a tow truck, I guess. We got lucky, it wasn't pouring. It was raining when we got down to the harbor, but for our parking lot repair, it wasn't, so I got lucky there.
Yeah, good timing.
I was able just to squeeze underneath there and just weasel the bolt right in through the hole on the back of the brake guard. I'm not sure what it's called. And, yeah, there's just enough room to squeeze the bolt in through the back of that, and we were able to get them tightened down. I didn't put studs back in. I just put regular old bolts with wheel nuts on them, and we tightened them up as best we could down there.
Well, they snugged up good, so it
Yeah,
seems like they should be all right.
Yeah,
At
those
least
ones
for this ride.
I'm good with. It's the other ones, the old existing ones that I was worried about. So,
Yep.
oh, here's our sawmill, our local sawmill. This guy's been cutting wood in Kodiak forever, as far as I know. Pulling local spruce trees. That's what a lot of Kodiak's back roads look like. It's very hilly and very rough terrain here. Everything's pretty much chiseled out of rock. And we have a lot of ice in roads in the wintertime. You gonna make it?
I think we're gonna make it.
Cool. Well, I suppose think about doing some work on this poor truck. Yeah, so missing one. These two, I don't know about them. And that's our replacements. So not really sure what to say, but not very good. Who knows what's up? Quite annoying.
Well, I'm glad we didn't lose it on the ride down.
I know. I knew something was funny when I pulled out on the dock. I felt it.
Yeah.
Did ya?
I
Yeah.
wasn't sure if it was the truck or if it was the dock planks like jiggling.
Actually, it's when we first pulled in the parking lot, I think.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we're back at the house and yeah, kind of accomplished some of our goals today, but we didn't get the reel off.
Unbolted the reel and disconnected the hydraulics.
So
Started the stove on the boat, get it warmed up in there and stuff. So
Is it still going?
yeah,
Nice.
so I have to get this truck sorted out, and then we can get a hold of the processor and have them lift our reel off and bring that home. But first things first, gotta be able to get our reel home. So
yep,
guess we gotta fix our truck.
that's right. So we'll pick up from there. Until then,
Thanks for joining us.
yep.
See you guys next time.
Bye.